my audience. Hi, my name is Danielle, and my goal today is to teach you how to mail a letter. I currently work for the post office, and my main job responsibilities involve sorting letters. Most people have family or friends that they don't talk to as often as they'd like to, or don't live close to them. So mailing a handwritten letter or card lets people communicate in a more personal way. Everyone is capable of mailing a letter or a card. Today I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it in 4 easy steps. So first, we're going to fill and seal our envelopes. Then we're going to address our envelopes. Then we're going to affix postage. And then we are going to send our letters off. So all you're going to need to do this is a letter or a card, an envelope, a pen, and stamps. So our first step is going to be fill and seal our envelope. So you're going to take your letter or your card for your loved one, and you are going to slide it into your envelope. And when you do this, you want to make sure that everything is nice and uniform and even, because if not, it can jam the mail processing machines and potentially damage your mail or other people's mail. So that's something you want to look out for. Then you want to seal the envelope. For this envelope, there is an adhesive strip up here that you are just going to lick or wet like this, and it will adhere to the rest of the envelope. If your envelope doesn't have that, you can use tape or stickers or a wax seal. The important part is that you just want to make sure that your envelope is going to stay closed throughout its journey. Our next step is going to be to address your envelope. Now, your address is going to include the recipient's address, which is going to go into the center of your envelope. You also make sure that you use a return address. This is important because if your mail is undeliverable for whatever reason, there are multiple reasons it could be undeliverable. If you don't include all parts of the address, or if your recipient has moved and didn't put a forward in, that would make your mail undeliverable. And if there's no return address, your letter will be sent to a place that we call dead letter. Dead letter offices can be miserable if you're trying to recover mail, so we're just going to make sure that our mail does not end up there. So your recipient's address is going to go in the center of your envelope. You want to, on the first line, put their name. So I'm writing a card to my friend, Trish Smith. On the line under that, you want to put their street address. Her address is 123 Snowflake Lane. You want to make sure that you include this street suffix right here, because in New Bern, for example, we have a Noose Road, a Noose Avenue, and a Noose Drive, and they all have the same zip code. So it's very important that you get the correct street address. On the line under that, the third line, you want to put the city, the state, and the 5-digit zip code. And then for your return address, you want to do the same exact thing, except that is going to go in the top left corner of your envelope. So you just want to put your name. So my name is Danielle. And then on the next line, your address. So 456 Firefly Drive. And then on the line under that, your city, state, and zip. So New Bern, North Carolina, 28560. So that was our third step of addressing the envelope. That was our second step, sorry. So our third step is going to be to affix postage to our envelopes. So these are first class stamps. So you're just going to take a first class stamp and you are going to stick it to the top right corner of your envelope. Like that. First class stamps are good for letters up to 1 ounce. If you have a letter that is more than 1 ounce, you will need an additional ounce stamp for every ounce that you're over 1. So if you need additional ounce stamps, you're just going to put those on your envelope right next to your first class stamp. So now that our letter is ready to go, so we have filled and sealed it, we have addressed it, and we have affixed postage, our fourth step is going to be to send it off. So to send off your letter, you can put it in your mailbox outside your house. When you put it in, you want to put the flag up so that your carrier knows that you have outgoing mail. If you do not have a mailbox outside of your house, you can bring it to your local post office or drop it off at a blue box around town. So you have a few options as far as sending your mail off. So that is how you mail a letter. So just to recap, you will need your letter or card, your envelope, your pen, and your postage stamps. And you just have to follow the 4 easy steps. Your first step of filling and sealing your envelope. Then you're going to address your envelope with the return address. Then you're going to